Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to update number 14 of the Football Manager Community League. As always, I'm your host Vibas, and we're diving straight back into this series. I can promise you something. Today we're going to see something interesting. It wasn't what I was expecting, but it's something interesting, that's for sure. Bundesliga or the Austrian Premier Division, Salzburg first, Belgian. I'm really off a bit here today. We had Club Brugge, and in the Challenger League, Beveren. Bergschot are also in the same league, and they are quite far down, 10th. Van Kutzer, who plays for Bergschot, was involved in a goal as they won 2-0. Then later on, we had Turbando or Pinto, who came off the bench and gave an assist in Molenbeek's 2-1 victory. Pinto this time would be on the pitch as they would draw 2-2, and he would score a brace. Good performance from Pinto so far. E14 Napoli for Charleroi on the 18. He gives an assist in the 1-1 draw to Genk. He hasn't been very active throughout this show, but he's come out a few times. E14 Napoli, and it's nice to see him come up and down. Czech Premier Division, Sparta Prague are 4th, Victoria Pleasant are still 1st. Copenhagen still lead the league, and this time it's 5 points top. That is going to be tough to beat for anyone, really. Premier Division, Manchester United are 14th. Well, it makes sense, depending on how they've been playing so far. Crystal Palace, Baliki, and Toronto who came off the bench and scored a goal. Good performance from Baliki for Crystal Palace. Leeds are top of the league, Leicester are 2nd. Geese plays really well, and Jones, what a performance from him. 1 goal, 1 assist as a centre back. The wonder kid is having potentially world breaking season for him. It's just perfect. Man of the match, team of the week. Hey, what else could you hope for? And young player of the month. We have our own awards, but I think this is the actual first time we've seen a player in the show get a player of the month. He's not the only one. Wilson also played really well in the league in that game. And then next up we have McNamara. Good performance from him. And then Peterson. While for Swansea we had Quintus, who gave a good assist. Good performance. Then Sven, who scored 2 goals for Norwich. What a player, what a game. He's been regular throughout these past few episodes. It's good to see he finally gets his Man of the Match award. It's been a long time coming, but he's finally gotten one. 2 goals from him. Good performance. We jump into Sky Bet League 1. We have more interesting players. One of them is Chris Dorger, who had a very good game for Lincoln. 1 goal, 1 assist. O'Connor was very poor in that game, but it didn't matter as Chris Dorger helped Lincoln to a 3-0 victory, and he was able to get Man of the Match. Again, team of the week for him too. Looks like England is seeing our players kick off here. They're probably trying to see they can get better transfers going into January, as we are in the January transfer window. Jiminho, good performance from him too. Obi-Wan Kenobi for Charlton with the assist. Very good performance from him. And then we can jump into the Sky Bet League 2. We have a few more players playing up there. One of them is Gatzel Ote, who played really well. Gatzel with a goal, good performance from him. Then Ponchu, defensive midfielder, he had international games a few months ago. Very good performance from him. We've got Spiff, who has a very good performance too. With assists, it's what we can expect. And then left back Wilson continues whatever he's been doing throughout this series. 2 games in a row, he has 2 good performances. It's nice to see Wilson has been potentially one of our more, like I always say, consistent performance throughout this show. And hey, it's always nice to see that. We hope more people can keep doing that. And Chris Dorger showing. Chris Dorger has been one of the players who's stepped up to that level at least. In the Vandermeer National League, Cooper was able to score a goal. Very good performance from him. While for Aldershot, Tricky Dickey had a very good performance again, although they ended up drawing that game. In the next game, he has a top rated performance. His 1 assist and 3 key passes gives him the Man of the Match, the defensive midfielder. Most of our players are very well linked to top clubs It's going to be nice to see what that's going to happen. What's going to happen with players like Tricky Dicky, who've been breaking it out here. Lower leagues, Dr. Elvis Leon Kingo. It's another one who's been breaking it out in the lower leagues. And then here we've got Burley, Ryder, and Smith, who came off the bench and scored a goal. Good performance from them all around. Vanarama National League North is Pennymore lead, and then Cook again, very good performance from him in Darlington. And then another game where Cook scores another goal. It's nice to see. Cook scores 2 goals in 2 games. Hey, we are not complaining. Good performance from Cook. Then there we had Kieran, who came off the bench and scored the equaliser for Spennymoor. Good performance from him. And then Wallace, who in general had a very good performance from the centre back position, although Taylor was the one who potentially got man of the match. For Vanarama National League South, Torquay at top of the league. Another Reynolds for Bath City. Looks like we're having lots of players with the same name. And then there we've got Sparling, who gave up an assist in Maidstone's 2-0 loss, I think. 2-0 win. Watkins, Zaniolo, FA Cup players are seeing lots of... Oh, Menz has been called up for this FA Cup game. Nice to see. He's not the only one though. We have quite a few players. Stroker was also called up for the FA Cup game against Hull. Another good thing to see. Madison was called up. Maduka and Stone were called up for that game too. And then here for week Homeby, I think we had Phillips, who played really well. Baliki was on the pitch from the start in the under-21s, and he was able to give a goal. Bobkins, good performance from Bobkins, 1 goal, 1 assist. He's been there top of the match really, and your 2-0 victory. McAllister was playing in that game. I think he's recuperating from some kind of injury. Again, Bobkins in the next game can give another assist. Very good performance from him. For we then see bronze for Brighton versus Aston Villa. Another good performance from Bronze. In the next game, Kuba gives an assist. Tarov is the one who takes off the defensive midfield position which Kuba has played a lot with. But this time around, those two seem to, they can now play together. One defensive midfield and one centre back, and hey, it's worked twice, so it's nice to see. The Nogi, good performance with a goal, takes it really well. Nice to see. In the next game, he takes a goal and says he's just taking it. He's showing why he wanted to be called up in front of Shoka. Man of the match is not just 1 assist, it's actually 2. Understandable that he's getting that good performance from him. Lote, what a performance from him. Nice to see. And then Maher, the right back, is another player who's jumped onto the goal scoring sheet today. We've had lots of scores. He's actually been moved a lot further up onto the left wing. So far, he played right wing, now he's playing left wing. What's his position? Corbin and Menzo were on the pitch. Good performance. Menzo, who'd just been called up for the FA Cup. Back down, lost 2-1 to Chelsea. But again, very good performance. Fraser scores 1 goal and gets 1 assist. And gets man of the match. What such performance from the striker. Nice to see. It's generally good to see strikers do their job, showing why he's an excelling Brad Holland. Another goal from him, Fraser again. And then here we had quite a few players here from Newcastle. Habjanic had a perfect performance, and Tednyan, who gave an assist. Akehos take his goal really well on that field. We also had Big Sack, who came off the bench, very good performance. Johnson was the best player in Sheffield United, medium side. Castike had a good performance in Blackburn's win against Watford. And then Lakaka wasn't on the field, but Pastore did well enough to be there. Lakaka was on the field, he had an assist, didn't play as well. Sachs was also a very good player in that game. And then Maduka came off the bench, scored the only goal for Tottenham. Really tough. Adam Volkan, good performance. Saravanan, 2 good performance. This Saravanan is Saravanan who scores, and Volkan who's more attacking midfield. Last game he was the striker. But hey, they can switch roles a bit. Saravanan, man of the match for his 1 goal. Nice to see. Kobe Mainu, top of the league. It's going to be Mainu there. Bobkins, good performance. Not top of the league, I mean top-notch performance. But Bobkins steals the show. Man of the match from Manchester United on 21 product, really. Communities products. Bomai and Patterson and Donoghue again, very good performance. Malik gave an assist in Arsenal's on the 18th 3-1 victory to Aston Villa. Meanwhile, Remy Silva, another good centre back. He's been very well. It's nice to see. Rainman and Akers. Rainman scored his goal. India 2-1 victory. It's such a good goal. Man of the match. 4 dribbles made. Good performance from Rainman. Then again, he plays another really good performance here. Scores the only goal in the 27th minute. It's nice to see 2 man of the match for him in 1 episode. Hey, there really isn't much to say. It's lots of games have happened in January. We're having lots of players. Monroe was on the pitch there, gave 1 assist, good performance from him. While Remo Silva again in the FA Youth Cup. And then another player who was there is Daniel. What a performance from the midfielder. What a performance as they go through to the next one. He scores the only goal, but he was everywhere. He was everywhere on the pitch. Good midfield performance from him. Man of the match. Pastore, good performance from the goalkeeper. And then looks like Fake Pele was nowhere to be found for Luton in that game. But Polsberg was on the pitch. From there, we can finally skip on to League One, where Paris Saint-Germain were top of the league. And then Kinski came off the bench, gave an assist for Rennes. He's a new name, nice to see. Bordeaux and Caen seem to be fighting for the title, both of them at 42 points. Marcel Barr, well, I'm thinking of another player, but hey, he could just as well be called Marcel Barr. But no, his name is Barr. He scored 1 goal, 1 assist. Not enough from out of the match, but good performance in general. Melin took his goal really well. While for Arcelans, we had Tama. Well, no, he couldn't really find out his position. He was goalkeeper. Good enough position. 6 saves. What a goalkeeper. What a match he had. Gauntlet and Smith. Gauntlet really had. Well, he was him. It wasn't him, but he good enough performance. He was on the pitch, really. McGee was also there. Another good performance as he side completely demolished Montfermeil. Then more decent performance from another goalkeeper. Looks like we haven't seen Ionu in this episode. I think it's the first one I've gone without mentioning his name, so no stats for him. Not that I searched it up, but hey, not today. Shorehate, goal scorer, good performance from him. We haven't seen much of him, but he's just become Hamburg's youngest goal scorer at 17 years and 91 days. One of the few records we're going to see get broken today. Next up, we have Moulins, who had a good performance in goal for Freiburg for Freiburg's B team. I don't know if you've played in Germany, but the B teams are a bit useless, really. Von Appen, good assist for Ulm against Arminia Blindfold. And Von Appen again, another good performance for Ulm against Unschlag. Callaway, what a goal. He takes it really well. 19th minute in your 3-0 victory. And it's such a good performance that he can get man of the match. His 1 goal is enough for him to seal man of the match. Next up, we have Von Lichtschlagen, who had a good performance. There are 2 goals. He took his 2 goals really well, but defensive midfield was just better. Brick Wall had a good defensive performance, giving an assist too. From there, we can skip into the Greece where Panathinaikos and Olympiacos have qualified for Europe. And it's nice to see Panathinaikos continues his good performances while in the Hungarian Premier Division. Ferencváros are still top of the league with 50 points. That is 17 points higher than second place Kisvada. Mazzoli wasn't actually leading the goal scoring sheet there. But hey, you don't always need to lead the goal scoring sheet. He was good enough in Europe when it mattered. big player, I would say. Zinardo here for Palermo in the 3-0 victory. Good performance, although he wasn't on the goal scoring sheet. But hey, striker doesn't always need to score to have a good performance. Paciello, defensive defender, had a very good performance here too. Then we had Spaghetti, the defensive midfielder, who scored in the 3-1 victory. Tremonti and Musard were both on this pitch for Fiorentina. Musard was the one who stole the show. 2 goals, 1 assist, not enough for man of the match. In the next game, Tremonti steals the show. Good performance in general. He gets man of the match. You can start wondering, like, what more could Musard have made? But hey, we are the one choosing that one, aren't we? We can choose. You can always vote for who's going to win the team of the year, so make sure you go into Discord and check that out. Zanetti and Silva were both on this field. Romelu Silva had a good performance again. Romelu Silva had a good, decent performance. Zanetti is the one who gets up to top ratings as Roma are unfortunately knocked out of the cup on the 18th. Zanetti again, good performance. Silva a bit more decent. In the next game, Zanetti is rested, but Silva, he gives the assist. Midfielders probably need more rest than centre backs. And then Romelu Silva, 1 assist, 47 passing completed, which was 97%. Man of the match. Paciello, defender, really good performance from him. Nice to see. Good performance from Paciello in general, just like I was saying. So it's nice to see. Man of the match for Paciello, like I said, such a good performance. Jansen, man of the match. Then we have Musard again, who had a very good performance. He scored 2 goals. Tremonti wasn't on the pitch this time, and we can now leave Italy and enter into the Netherlands, where PSV lead the Eredivisie, followed by Feyenoord. Next up we have Todoroki, who came off the bench and gave us a very good goal. Nice from him. Then Ulster had a good performance. King wasn't just as good, but hey, Ulster is enough. Otulu also came off the bench that game. In this game, he comes off the bench, gives an assist. King scores a goal, and Ulster also scores a goal. Ajax in the 18s, good to see. Coley was also in an under 18s game, had a good performance, something that's really nice to see. As Legia Warsaw, top of the league, the Polish league, Polish Extra. Portuguese league, we have Sporting CP, who's top, followed by Porto. Andre Silva, good performance from the defender. We have Fernando Silva also, who had another good performance with 2 silvers. 2 good performances. Francisco Silva is his name, my bad. Good enough, 1 goal, 0 goals, 0 assists, but man of the match. Ted Lasso, that's who he reminds me of, gave an assist, and then he had a very good performance in the next game for Sporting. You'd expect them to put him at Richmond, but hey, that also works. Sardinia, who has been popping up some few times this season, 1 assist, another good performance. 2 good performances from Sardinia. He's joining, 3 good performances. He's an elite name today. I think there have been many Balkans. 4 good performances this month. And I can tell you, we're still expecting 1 more. There it is. Nah, he only had 4. But hey, what can I say? What a player. What a player. From there, the Cinch Premiership, Celtic have ran away with the title. They're definitely going to be crowned champions. Cho, who plays for Hearts, good performance. He gave an assist in the 4-0 victory. He earns man of the match. And, not man of the match, team of the week. One of the many Hearts players in that game. Then we had Aguilar, who gave a really good assist. The clock wasn't on the pitch, so fortunately for him. Struker for Motherwell. Good performance from the defensive midfielder. Before we go to the second stage in Scotland, where Patrick Threesel are last. Aubrey, he's done his best, but again, they're still dead last, and he can't really do much. Aguilar this time around, good performance from him. Clarkson, fullback, very good performance from him too. Then Silverstone and Shambles. Shambles comes off the bench, gives an assist. Then we had Vajikarp, who gave another assist in their 3-0 victory. They're through to the next round. Chalmers also hope his side go to the next round. No, that's the 18 on the 18th, so no. It wasn't a cup just on the 18th. The Youth Cup though, Austin, hope his side go to the next round. Good performance from him. 5 saves, 91% pass completion. That's nice to see. One of the few goalkeepers who's been named today. Or he only used to be among that list, but we haven't seen him, so maybe he will be back. I can see it. Either it's at a big club or just next episode. He's just taking a break. Real Madrid is top of the league and they seem to also be running away with the title. January seems to be over and it is 2nd of February now, and the simulation continues. So not that many transfers really, or we might see at the end of the video. Role, defensive midfielder for Lugo, good performance against Real San Sebastian. Then Lee scores a goal in the 3-0 victory for Coruña, and then he ends himself a team of the week. It's nice to see that from youngsters too. But hey, he's pretty far down the Spanish pyramid. Let's wait and see whether he's going to reach his potential. Or better, that Real Madrid under 19s now having more regular games. He's been given more regular playing time than under 19s. Nice to see. Fontanu, 1 goal, 1 assist. Take a bow. Santos was also on the pitch. Santos this time, very good performance. Fontanu again with another goal and another assist. Hey, what can you expect from him? Odin, very good performance. 1 goal, 1 assist. Very good performance from Odin. Then in the next game he scores 2 goals. There isn't much. I mean, wow, he joined elite. We've had so many elite performances today, and he's just another person to get the man of the match. His 2 goals and his 3 shots on target. What a player. Can't wait to see people start breaking through next season. It's going to be amazing to watch the journey get further up. Galatasaray have lost top spot to Trabzonspor, and Bursa Kaya scored a goal in Besiktas' game. Cup of Nations have kicked off, and we had Nigeria and Ghana in the final. Omar had a goal for Kenya as they were knocked out. Next up, we had China versus Uzbekistan, Qatar versus Malaysia, Syria and Saudi Arabia, all in the quarterfinals, and Australia and Japan. The big game there's Australia v Japan. In Vietnam, we had Hoi, who had a good performance, while Malone for Qatar. In China, Potashon played really well. He held his side in the 1-1 draw to Tajikistan, and let's hope we can see more from him. And then in the next game, what a performance from Potashon. Such a good performance that he got man of the match. The striker he's been playing on the left so far, at least. Riaz, good performance from the left back. He played really well. Shamrock wasn't on the field, but so Coley was there, and that's good enough. Riaz gets man of the match for winning all his tackles, actually. Then Udoming for Thailand scores a goal in the 3-1 loss to Australia. Like I said, Australia is potentially one of the big sides in this tournament. But hey, who knows, someone might come up and surprise us. Udoming was on the pitch and Stame B was among them to score a goal this time. Good performance. Watson for Australia, he scored a goal against Syria in their 3-0 victory. Good performance from them. Then in the Argentina under-23s, Pele for Argentina. Fake Pele for Argentina, not Brazil. Argentina, again, Argentina. Wow, that's interesting. Ferrant was on this pitch. Good performance from him. And then in Colombia's, we had Hunter, who had, as up top, reminds me of Alex Hunter, but no, it's probably like Juan Hunter. Monroe was there for the Olympic qualifiers as he helped his side in the 1-1 draw for Chile. This Reyes, youngest ever player for Real Irún, he's not the only one. Andrew, youngest ever FA Cup player. Oh, well, first of all, Manchester United player. Then, youngest ever FA Cup player, then youngest player Premier Division player, and potentially the youngest ever player in this save. Then of course we had deadline day, who brought us some fusies. San Andreas went to loan on Portsmouth from Leeds for the rest of the season. Shep Gordon from Wolves has gone to Famalicão. We haven't seen him yet. That's a massive wage he's getting per year. James Chimes was sold to Espanyol for 2.4 million, and that was it for deadline day. Thank you very much. Like I said, we had a few records that were broken, and the end of the year is over. The Commie Awards are ongoing, so make sure you go into the Discord, you vote, and if you ever want to create a player, you know where to do it in the Discord on the link down below. As always, I'm your host, Fibas.